Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17 on Goldcrest Valley. We have made so much progress, let me tell you. I've tried to do quite a bit off camera, so I'm not following the same pace as everyone else is. As face it, we've all got one map. For the most part, we're all using stock vehicles to begin with. So, what I'm going to start doing is on Monday's videos, I'm going to be running down the stuff we have done. Right away, as you can see down in the bottom right hand corner, I'll point this out. Until the foreseeable future, I like using Marilis. You're going to see that down at the bottom. I hate it being there, but there doesn't seem to be any way around it, as for whatever reason, now they've gone to DirectX, it's not sort of working properly in a lot of recording programs, including OBS. So, now that's over and done with. Here we go. The truck we start off with, we painted it black and put some different rims on it. Bigger tyres, and they have a little bit of poke, as you guys can see. The Thunder Creek trailer. We don't have a fuel tank on this map at the yard, so now we do. Like I say, there's been a lot changed since the last videos, I think. I can't remember if we had this in a video, but we've got the Vodestad. I believe we did, actually. The pull-behind sprayer. This thing's awesome, I love this. Glad they've added a pull-behind back in. Still got these two. Our daily maintenance is really expensive on both tractors and combine. Yes, we still have it. I'm going to have to play it out. I want to keep this tractor. This New Holland will be staying for sure. The case may go. It doesn't have a 3-point linkage up front, so I may have to see it off. Same with the case combine. If we don't use them, I'm curious if the daily maintenance is still going to be there. I don't know. I just hate that daily maintenance thing. I think it's ridiculous. It should be a lot cheaper than it is. Okay, we have the Voltra N Series. We did buy this just for the care wheels because we have turned on crop destruction. That's had an update, and the 3 spraying. So this is going to be mainly my spraying rig and possibly mower once we start getting into the animals really soon. We have the 12-meter spreader, the Cleveland here. On this side we have storage for our old machinery, the cultivator, or the Great Plains. Case combine, like I say, could be going. And the weeder, that's obviously not old, it's new. It needs to be swapped around those two, so it's easy to get to. And this is where I'm going to keep all the spray bags, well, the fertilizer tanks, and the bags of seed and fertilizer. And we have this field seeded up. Being ploughed. We're going to get the hired worker going on it. It may have actually finished. It has, so we're going to continue this. Minion weight. I've got a lot to do this week, guys, so please bear with me, but we will get a mod spreadsheet going again. I love this thing. So many people had a go at me with the first day I bought it out on live stream, but I think it's fun. It's just a joke. And away we go. So we'll turn our plough, hopefully. So this fast track, we've got 15 hours, well 15.4 hours on it now. Absolutely love the machine. We've got the real terrain in as well, effectively from Giants 2 on the mod hub. So basically what we're doing is just going over the bits that it misses on the headland, effectively. And we'll do the same up at the top end, and then we should be done with this tractor for a little bit on the plough. I don't know if you guys even saw this plough, to be honest. But this has been my main rig. This is my favourite tractor in game currently. It may change later down the line, but for the foreseeable future I see us using the JCBs quite a lot. My next tractor was going to be the Fast Track 800 series, or 8000 series, but I don't know. I kind of want to get into the animals as quick as possible, so this week we are going to really work towards getting the animal stuff ready, and doing a lot of, probably off camera, some of the missions. That I do have one lined up. When this video is rendering, I'll copy all my save stuff across onto my portable drive and play on my desktop. So one good thing about having 2 powerful computers is I can do that. So I did live stream all last week. A lot of you enjoyed it. I had a lot of new faces coming in. So if you are new to the channel, this is what I do. I do mainly farming simulator videos. Midweek we usually do a Forza live stream or a ETS, ATS, car mechanics stream, stuff like that. So that's what we do midweek usually. It's kind of a live stream of, hey, I'm still here kind of thing, I'm still alive, everything is going good. You may hear fireworks in the background. It is currently, what's that, the 30th of October. And here in the UK, we celebrate Bonfire Night, Guy Fawkes Night, whatever you want to call it, where Guy Fawkes tried to blow up the House of Parliament and failed. Why you would celebrate a failed attempt, I don't know. Guess it's because it is failed. I don't know. But that's why all the fireworks are going off, so of course we're going to be inundated with non-stop fireworks for the next couple of months. Now according to this, my FPS is all over the place. In the bottom corner, because this is record an arrow. Hopefully this is going to work. The last video I recorded Friday, none of it worked. Which really, really ticked me off, to say the least. So I stopped harvesting this field about halfway through the live stream on Sunday. So I could continue doing it on camera, basically. Haven't done too much. This is our newest piece of equipment, and well, actually the Vulture M was our newest piece. This is our second newest. We upgraded our combine. Some of you may have picked up on that. If you've been in the live streams, you've seen it. This is the 7347S Massey Ferguson with a 25-foot header. Cost us quite a bit of money, about 240k, and all said and done. But it was definitely worth the price. It has saved us quite a bit of time and probably quite a bit of money at the same time. So we'll get that going here. We have been actually harvesting this ourselves. Been using GPS mod, so I'll pull up GPS mod. So for those of you that don't know, it is out and alive again. We have missed it for the short period of time it wasn't available. And no doubt that's just come across the screen, so I'm probably going to have to pause and switch off notifications, because that's going to be one issue. That may start happening quite a bit. So, okay, that should be set. Hopefully, we'll see who that was, and Caleb, guess you just got a shout out on that one. If you've seen yourself in the video, there you go. That won't be a common thing, I will say that. I'm going to switch off notifications on Instagram. I installed the app on my PC, my Windows 10 PC here, and I don't like it, to tell you the truth. I was hoping you could post from it, but you can't. It sucks. It really does suck. So I do like the fact GPS is out. I've been using it a lot. Had some comments saying, do you think it's cheating? No. GPS is used heavily in the agricultural world. It's less fatigue on the operators and all of that good stuff. So do I consider it cheating? No, it's out there kind of thing. Not necessarily combining, but doing straight passes like this, you would probably use some sort of GPS, spraying, all of that, yeah, you would. Now, the crop destruction, as you can see, it rips out. This is what I was describing the other day. It rips out huge chunks sometimes, and then it'll go okay, then it's off. It really is. I was using wider tyres, didn't have the care wheels at that point in time. Now we do, we have a dedicated spraying and fertilising rig. So definitely look forward to be using that. Like I was saying, the live streams this week have just been monstrous. No doubt we've got Absolutely massive. I don't know where I was going with that. A massive amount of support, I guess. You know when you say something and all of a sudden you just get blank? Where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. Really don't. Now what I'll do is to finish this up. We've got that on a hired work now, hopefully. Yeah, we did some forestry too, so we will be doing a bit of forestry on a video at some point. Got the logging trailer. I feel like it's been forever since I've shown you guys any of this stuff. What tractor are we looking for? Oh, the Voltra. We are going to need to take the cedar off the back and swap over the wheels. So we have fully loaded it. Drop that down, start her up. And then anyone wondering, yes, you can drive this one backwards. I'm not too sure how much equipment you can put on the back of these, like front loaders, stuff like that, and I'm really not sure why it has a windscreen wiper up top on the back end unless it can have a loader bracket that's not in the farm sim game yet. Now here's my question to you guys, is that what it's for? I'm presuming you can put a loader bracket on the rear. I'm really not too sure. I know you can on the front, but the rear I'm not too sure about. And I mean real life and in game, to me that's the only reason why. It really is. Alright, this is our workshop. I don't think you guys have seen this too. You can do all the customization in the main store down at the shop in the town centre. Or you could do it at your yard for cheaper if you've already purchased it. So we'll go customization. We'll go for standard tyres. We'll go customize. It's not going to cost us anything because we already have it. I believe normally you'd have to pay if you do it at the shop. Helper B, grain tank is full. Alrighty. And away we go. So we've got the Mangal. Oh, is the pipe on the right side too? Yes, it is. Sweet. We've got the Mangal up here. Did pick that up. That is an awesome forage harvester. I do like that a lot. It is the same price as the Pottinger. Holds more though. And it's got a lot more scripts. We'll be demonstrating that in a minute. Get back up there. As you can see the scripts on it. So I don't know if it's going to be available on console because of them. And this is when we stop. So we have 2 Mount Everests in the field. Not a fan of how it piles up like that, but I guess it's realistic in some respects. And here, look. Just where it just stops dead, it piles up massively, probably because of the same reason. I hope Glance is released really soon. And of course I'm recording this on Sunday, so if it happens to be out on Monday or something like that, when this video is released, I will see it, trust me, I'm looking on mod sites daily. Because I do appreciate you guys giving me the heads up, but I do see when stuff like that is released usually. And we had Mr. T-Max in the live streams over the weekend too. He was in chat, which shocked me. Definitely very surprised to see Bill around. And hopefully we'll do some gameplay at some point. Gonna organise something with him for sure. Old friend of mine, that'd be nice to do a few episodes with. Maybe live stream it or something, kind of put in something together maybe when I head up to Canada and pay him a visit over the winter months. So So that's unloading there. Unloading? No. Cut in there. We'll take a quick trip to Votra. This is one of the big fields here. Very big field. I really want to start thinking about getting a different field as well, purchasing that. I'm not too sure what one. Field 11 down by the sheep area. I want to turn to grass at some point. Now, it's probably been spoiled for a lot of you, unfortunately. I've seen a lot of people try and mention it in my chat, and I tell them not to. But there is an Easter egg to do with Field 14 and grass. Whoa. Now, you saw how that bottom bar was red there. I'll just pull up GPS so you can see a cursor. This bar here. If this gets to 100% for like about 3-4 seconds, it will block up the header. Which I think is really cool. So basically, you got to watch your speed. So on the bigger head or the bigger windrows, probably about 5 miles an hour to 6 is all you're going to be pushing. Try to see if we can get a bit more. Then you see blade use. So the blades that go on forage harvesters, usually you can kind of glitch and see them. Just there, you can see the blades. You can replace them with a pallet that's in the store. Costs 4,000 for the pallet. Very expensive. I'm not too sure how many blades it has in there or how many uses per se. But we do have that. And silage additive, silide, and I'm not too sure what it does in game, whether it actually serves a purpose. I really don't know. Okay, we're going to have to dial our speed down here. Just to suck up Mount Everest that we should have pushed down on the tractor. Cool, I didn't want to have to get out and unblock it. Now you may be wondering, is it worth doing this? Actually, yeah, it is. You make not a crazy amount of money, but enough to, say, subsidize the running cost of the vehicles if you've got all 3 fields. Now doing the first 2 fields, I think I've had a couple of grand either from both of them, or one of them has been around 1,000. I'm not too sure. I can't remember, to be honest. Each time, so your running costs are what? Mine are actually really expensive. I need to get rid of vehicles. I'm shocked how much they are costing. I'm kind of stuck because I don't want to get rid of my New Holland. I really enjoy it, so we may end up selling the old one and buying a new one to bring in, which I'm really disappointed about. I wanted to keep the older machinery because I do like using them. I don't want to have to go to the new tech, so at least keeping one of them, and that's going to be the New Holland, I think. In as far as a new old tractor, so new to me, or let's say. Okay, so we're going to have a Mount Everest again. Did it just block it? Or is it full? No, it's full, okay. So the higher piles do have collisions on them that will make your tractor kind of jump up and whatnot. So to sell the straw, we take it down here to the barn. Red building just in front of us. Unfortunately, with the Mangal, there's no animation of emptying it with straw. Apparently there is with grass. I've not got any grass field yet, so I can't say on that one. Right, as that's unloading, we'll jump over to this tractor and unload the combine and put the combine away. I believe the head of the combine, or the head of the trailer is just there. So we'll have to grab our pickup truck with that. Not sure why it kind of glitches out and does that. I find it funny, the helper's gone home and gone to work. Again, basically. There we go, I remembered the button. I keep on forgetting what button opens the pipe, which keeps on flagging up the radio stations. And as I'm unloading that, I'm going to make sure the radio stations are switched off. This is my game save straight from the my desktop, so yep, off. Cool. One day I would like to see a thing where it would maybe just completely switch off the radio, not be able to switch it back on until you switch it back on in the settings, for streamers' sake, so it doesn't keep on flashing up. It doesn't look that nice, to be honest, when you do that. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. I'm really glad the radio's in. I've had some people ask for my opinion on the radio, and I think it's awesome. I really do. I think it does need to be refined. The keys on either drive control or something would be nice if they were changed, but hey, can't be choosers on that one too. And not too I can't go through that like I normally do. I was going to say, I'm not too sure if we'll sell the grain or just stockpile it. We did have an amazing yield. We did the 3 times fertilization on the fields, so we got a crazy yield out of this. I think it's probably going to be around 60,000. After we dump this, we'll check out our yield number. We'll tip this stuff. And we'll have a little look-see. Also, I've had a few questions about what is my favourite feature of FS17. I can't answer it. There's so much that I'm just blown away by. The stuff that I've added into this game. Yes, almost 70,000, wow. 67,026, that's a good amount. Probably wait until the prices go up a little bit. You can see they're going up at Gomez Ridge Acres and Drayton Bakery. It's in the town. Dropping down at Mayor's Farm. But the prices for soybeans, it's where it's at. They're low right now, wow. Sunflowers are okay. We might get into that soon. Doing a bit of that. And canola, we do need to plant some canola up, so we may end up doing a split harvest, actually. We have planted that small field up in... What did we plant up in that, actually? Can't remember. Wheat is what we planted. We were actually out of wheat in our silos, and I do like having a stockpile crop. You guys know that from watching my previous videos. Those of you that aren't new know that I like keeping a supply of crop in the house, if you like. So once we get great demand, we can just dump some off and instant money. I'll get this tractor back on the seeder and get it going on a hired worker in field numero 14. With a little bit of wheat. Got plenty of seed. We are going to need to buy some more seed again. I'll do that off camera. Oh, the bags of seed. I know you can... There's mods out for it. For the extra bags of seed. We may look into the 2x1. So it should double that up. That'll be nice. I think the others are a little excessive. Oh, actually what I do want to do. I want to spread the fertilizer down before doing this. I've got so much I want to do. Alright, we'll swap tractors back. We'll get out the Voltra. Put this guy on the Miguel. Get the Voltra. Actually, no, this can do the spray. Oh, sorry guys, I am all over the place. We'll get this guy on the spreader. It's going to look ridiculous, but it will work. Spreading. It shouldn't take us too long. May even just say, kind of screw that and get a hired worker on it. Coming a cloudy day, you need to put our lights on. Fortunately, it's not going to help our crop compaction. Maybe at some point we'll see a compaction mod. I don't know. If that's the case, it may be a little... we'll probably need to see a different kind of mod to help stop that kind of thing. I don't know. I guess cultivation really stops it. Alright, I'll get this online. There's a lot of people I do get questions about doing in CAD work, so we'll do this in CAD. With using GPS, I don't mind doing in CAD work at all. I just like looking around a lot of the time. As I'm doing right now. Turning I always get out just so I can line it up easier. Oh, did I miss a row? I missed 2 rows. Oops. Oh, that's right, it's only 12 meters, I forgot. Some of you were asking why have I only got a 12 meter spreader. With, not necessarily when I'm doing it like this, but when I did it earlier in the week, or weekend, this 12 meter spreader with the 12 meter weeder is the best way to go when... Why didn't I reach that far? That's a good point. Why didn't I reach that far? That's not set up for 12 meters at all. There we go. That's better. That's not going to do anything neither. As music comes to mind, the Benny Hill stuff. There we go. The weeders are 12 meters, and the one with the cedar or spread fertilizer, sorry, is even smaller than that. So when you've got windrow or tram lines to go down, crop destruction on, it's nicer to have a spreader where you can run down the same lines as what my methodology was thinking of. And when we get further into sort of the last or second to last growth stage, then we'll be okay to use the sprayer, is what I'm going to be doing then. So that's kind of what I was thinking. We're going to have a little strip down here that I goofed up on, which is kind of unfortunate. That we will run down and get, kind of cost that, write that off as a user error. Big user error. And even overlap here, so this is really fertile soil. So we can move on, we'll hire a worker. Hire a worker on that, and find our Vultra. Here it is. And run back off to the field. So I can't remember how much we made in there, but I think we make a good amount of money each time, which is nice. We'll see after this. And yet again, it's a cloudy day. I've had a couple of days like that. The day previously was rain, and I found something else that I'm actually really disappointed in this one, to be honest. Not that my opinion matters in any shape or form. And that is the fact that the wipers still do not work in the game. If you're modeling and adding the weather effect of rain into the game, at least make the wipers work. I am shocked to see, yet again, we've not had them work. In 11 they worked, in 13 they worked, and 15 they didn't, and now in 17 they do. Now when you go to, here's what I mean, you go to the expense of making great deal of detail into the wipers and how they look. That's a stupid little feature. But doing cultivating, ploughing, stuff like that, you'd probably do it in the rain, or it would be damp, or corn silage, rain. No wipers. It's just crazy to me that they've added a rain stuff in there and the wipers don't work. And even like train, stuff like that. But no wipers. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, those of you that have made it this far into the video. What are your opinions on something that small As silly as it may be, not being added in. Is it an oversight, maybe? I don't know. Who knows on that one? Yep. Go easy on this. There we go. Helper F has completed their task. Thank you. Helper Frederick? I don't know. I don't know if that was male or female, actually. We'll call you Freddy. Helper Freddy. We're going to have to think of names for each letter that comes up with. And they're not in alphabetical order. Have you guys noticed that? You would have thought A, B, C, D. No. It's just random letters. Alright. Mount Everest again. We started on this one, but we had to stop, I think. Or was it the other one? I can't remember. So yeah, collecting the straw like this is really worth it. For me not being into the animal side of stuff yet, there's no point kind of putting it into a barn somewhere and loading it up in a bucket or whatever later. When I'm getting into doing animal stuff like that for bedding, I'm gonna much rather use straw bales than anything. Looking forward to getting into the baling stuff, actually. Really looking forward to doing that. Something I do enjoy doing. That we'll be doing pretty soon, I hope. Noisy old thing back there. Surprised those screens don't light up with anything on. I imagine down there would be RPM, speed, gear range maybe? I'm not sure. Really not sure. Do like this ground response mod though. Part of their 4 real modules. Just adds more. Wait, we feel already? Yes, we are. Just adds. It feels like it's more alive. Like the suspension's doing stuff like that. Can't squeeze down there like we used to be able to. Going through that grass, I don't mind going over. I really don't. So we'll stay inside the cab. I want to see how much we make. I think we make a few thousand each time, to be honest. Again, unfortunately, no animation. And it is a slow unloading process. So I cut a little bit of that out for you guys. And look up in the top right. 1,400. So this is the second time we've unloaded in this one field. So doing a field like this with wheat and barley, you've pretty much covered your daily maintenance. Effectively, I've covered my daily maintenance for this day using this crop, which is nice. Not kind of out of pocket for it for the time being. And we've also got half a field left. I think Dan said in field 14 he made like 10 grand from that field. Just grass, selling grass, mowing it and picking it up with this very wagon. Which is an insane amount of money for grass. I think we only make like 54, 55 bucks. A litre or a ton? I think a litre. It does have pretty much everything in the menu system now. That's nice for knowing how much everything is. Bar and diesel doesn't tell you how much diesel is. Not sure if it tells you in the manual on the boxed version. Of course, I did get the collector's edition last week and just was too into playing the game to do a video on it. Sorry, I will get one out, trust me. Not that it's really worth anything now, but some of you may enjoy that still. So we will get that done and dusted. Hopefully it's... The stuff's in it okay. I wanted it mainly for the boxed version more than anything. And the stickers. To maybe put some on my laptop, but whether I will now, I don't know. Okay, I thought we stopped on that line, but we didn't. It was this one. So by the looks of it, we're going to have to finish this task off camera, unfortunately. But you guys are probably getting bored to tears. Oh, it was that one that we didn't finish. So we'll go back and do that. And it is, what? Coming up to 10 o'clock at night and there's still fireworks going off. Crazy. Hopefully you guys aren't going to hear it. My bedroom window is shut, so shouldn't do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back on Tuesday for another gameplay video, of course. And don't know what we're going to be doing. We'll find something though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys later. See ya.